Light off. Light off. Angela, do you mind? Thank you. You guys not too warm, all bundled up in your winter coats like that, no?
It's just me.
Is it just you? Well, not this guy here. He's all bundled up too, ready for winter. Yeah? Ready?
I don't know what I'm going to do.
Ready? Yeah? Huh?
I don't know what I'm going to do for winter.
Are you not too hot? Are you sure? You have a scarf on.
Here's 5 layers on the side.
Yeah. And Angela, you look like you have 2 coats on. Yeah.
I think it's technically too.
Yeah,
I
you're
have many layers.
you're padded out there with your coats.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so let's do 1T. This is on page 52. Okay, the question here, guys, hey, come on. In this equation here, what are the possible values of x? Now, I know that there's only one actual value of x, but before you figure out what that value of x is, what values could it be? What's its possible domain? No, better than that. What do we think? Could x be negative?
No.
No, why not?
Yeah. So because it has.
You can't take log of a negative, yeah. Could x be 0?
Yeah.
No. So, what would we say the domain is? Yeah, so how can I write that?
Greater than me.
Yeah, if I want to write it as a set. No, because that is negatives. What's your open bracket? 0, infinity. Close bracket. Okay, so this is what you call, do you remember the name? I just said it, what's this? Domain. Domain of f. Yeah.
You know, there's some situations in which the infinity is in like this kind of bracket, but then the first one is in a square bracket. Why do we do that?
You know why. You know why, because we talked about this in class. You know why, don't you? Tell them why.
Because when it's a square bracket, that means in this situation, if this is square bracket, that the 0 is in the right.
Correct, very good. And here the 0 is not.
So I can put 1 and a close bracket.
No.
Because
And you asked me this question before 3 days ago. And then I said no, because if you do that, you're skipping all the numbers between 0 and 1. And then you said, oh yeah, 0 and 1 are different. You're repeating yourself, man. You're repeating yourself. I want you to go home and find a YouTube video where this exact same thing happened. And then I want you to comment saying, lol, deja vu. Right, okay. Can we go on to number 2? Alright, number 2. Let's do 2t as well. 6 power x equals 3. Right, there's 2 ways to do this. It depends on your calculator. So if you had a nice Casio calculator, you know, the Casio 991, you can actually get the answer in one step. What would you say the x is equal to? No, like what would you type in on the calculator?
Log 6.
Yeah.
And
3, that's right, yeah. Because what you're doing here is you're saying, what power do you put on the 6 to make it a 3? And that's this here. Yeah. Fine. Sorry, what did you say it was? 0.610. 3. Okay, so it rounds to 3. Okay, so you can write this one down. Hmm? I'm just being lazy, that's all. There you go. Okay. Let's have a look at 3t. Actually, 3t is a bad example because you can do it without logs. So I'll say 3u. 9, yeah. This better not be about 0 and 1 again. They're different numbers, I promise you. Go on.
Number 2 is to 4 decimal places.
Oh, did I say it in the question before? Okay. In the exam, though, unless they say it, it's 3 significant figures. So, yeah, it's good to read the question, though, if there's special instructions. Okay. Oh, come on, guys. What happened to you? Go on, make it good. What happened? Nothing? No special reason? No?
You woke up.
Ah, that's the reason. Okay. What should I do first here for this one? Yeah. I put logs on both sides. Now, normally I use what base? Natural log. But since we have our nice Casio 991 calculator, if I want to make my life a little easier, I could use a different base. I could use base 5 or base 9. Because watch what happens if I do that. Suppose I use base 5. So I have log base 5 of 9 power 2x minus 8 equals log. Yeah. You see what happens here? You can take this down, and then what's log 5? 1. Or another way to think about it is you can say 5 to what power will give me 5 power 5x minus 3. Obviously the thing that went on the 5 to make 5 power 5x minus 3 is 5x minus 3. If you're not happy with that, just take that guy down in front, and then log 5 is 1. And then do the same thing here, you can take that guy down in front, so you get 2x minus 8, log 5, 9. So you can get 2 log 5, 9, x minus 8, 5, 9. You can all see what's kind of going to happen here. So I shall take this one to the left and take this one to the right. So now I get 2 log 5, 9 x minus 5x equals 8 log 5, 9 minus 3. Yeah. Take out the x. 2 log 5, 9 minus 5 bracket bracket x equals 8 log 5, 9 minus 3. So finally, my answer, x equals 8 log base 5, 9 minus 3 over 2 log 5, 9 minus 5. I'm only putting brackets in because when typing on the calculator, it's good to have extra brackets to be safe. Okay, it's not exactly like it was a lot less to use base 5 instead of base e, but it was a tiny bit less. So you save maybe about 10% of the writing effort and time here by using a base 5 instead of a base e, because it means I didn't have to put logs on the right. You know, basically here I lost half of the logs. Well, that won't happen in real life. In the exam it'll be something like this. scroll, I can zoom out. Have I got everybody? No. Oh yeah. I'm missing 2 people. I'll take the attendance in a minute. So Celine won't show up then. She's sick. And Sarah, do we know? No. She might just be late. Yeah. Okay, once you write this down, we'll do 4. We'll do 4C next, we'll say. Oh no, I just don't have my calculator open, so you would type this in and you get whatever you get. I can check here. 3U. Oh, you have it there, Sarah? What is it? Thank you. How does that match my answer at the back? It does match. Wonderful, wonderful. Which calculator do you have? That, you can change the base on that one? You can make base 5?
Yeah.
Good, okay. Is that the Casio 991?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks different, but it's like the newer one, is it? Is that the one you get from Argos? No. Well, who got theirs from Argos? Oh. Well, it's Argos. Oh. Wonderful, wonderful shop. Okay. Still writing, okay. Ready? No. Got that, Mosa? Yeah. I can scroll down? Yes, are you sure? Okay. Right, 4C now. 2 e power 2x minus 7ex plus 3 equals 0. So I hope you can see what type of equation this is. It's quadratic. It's a quadratic except, what's the variable? Ex, yeah. So if I use my quadratic formula, minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac, is that 24?
You don't want to try factorizing?
It might have factors, but for some reason oh yeah, no it does, doesn't it? 7 plus or minus 5 over 4, isn't it? That's 3 or a half. Yeah, so it had factors. For some reason I thought I made it not have factors. Anyways, you can get ex equals 3 or ex equals 0.5. So to finish, x is equal to natural log 3 or x is equal to natural log 0.5. And that is that. But whatever you get in the calculator, of course. You have the first one, what is it?
1.09.
Yeah, and the second one?
And
Minus
minus
0.69. Didn't actually have to use the quadratic formula, but oh well. Rough coffee, is it?
no,
What is it?
ST.
Alright. You don't look happy with it.
No, I don't like tea.
Someone.
I was catching cold, so I thought I would.
Okay, okay. Right, let's see. How about if we do 5C next? So in 5C, we just want to write this in an exponential e form. So what should I do first here, do we think? What do we think? Any ideas first step?
Yeah, no.
No. Yes, Sarah?
We can make the power close to 3.
Yeah, so what should I write down?
X plus
And what about the tree?
equals
Not quite. Log? No. No log.
Natural log is
No log, no log.
You mean 3 raised by 0?
Ah, no, guys. No, 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 no. Anybody?
log is the big.
I said no log. No log. No log yet. Something before log. No.
3 raised.
Yeah, go on, say again.
That's 3 and 3x and then 4.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll just write it the other way. 3, 4, and 3x. Yeah? So that's 81 3x. Okay, now it's time for log. So this will be 81 e log 3 x. Because e log 3 is still 3. So that's 80, I'll just write that here as a note. E log 3 is still 3. So that's 81. What is the natural log of 3? Please? 1.098. So here's our answer. The answer is 81 e 1.098 x. That is the answer. Now, we haven't said why this is useful, but for those who have studied calculus before, this one here, the derivative is not exactly clear, but this one here, the derivative is very clear. And also the graph here, it's clear, but maybe not as clear as this one, because we've done these graphs.
Yeah.
So this one is going to be like that, and that's an 81 there. Yeah. And now, number 6. So I want everybody to have a look at question 6, and if people tried extra, that's great. But I really would like to know from the class which ones you would like to see from number 6. Which one did you perhaps try but had trouble with?
I will try and see because I'm crappy.
Then you're no use to me. The rest of the class then? Which one? T. Yeah. Can I scroll down? T and Z. Okay, let's do T and Z. Okay, so 6T. What do we got? We got log base 5, 1 over x, plus log base x 5 equals 7. Now, before I even begin, I just want to say something about x. What is the restriction we have on x? What is the domain on x? What could x be? Could it be negative?
No, I saw natural numbers.
Hang on, let her speak. Go on. And no, not that. Yes? What'd you say? I know, go on, you said something. I want to know what it was.
I said like tended to x power negative 1.
Ah, that. Okay, no, too early for that. I want to know, what can I say x belongs to? It's bigger than the natural numbers, Angela, so it's not quite natural numbers. What can we say? Can't be negative. And can't be 0. So infinity at the one end, and at the lower end, yeah. And are these open or closed? Open. So, in other words, I can only accept answers which are greater than 0.
So you want us to write this every time?
It's really good practice in the exam, because a very common, well, not very common, but it would be easy to forget that not both answers are acceptable necessarily. You know, you could have a situation where only one of your answers works. You have to reject the other one. So if I got a positive and a negative answer here, well, I can only take the positive. And I'm reminded of this if I write this at the start. Yeah. So, you said we should do this. Correct. What should I do next then? Mosa. Yeah, why do this? What can I do next? Yeah? What do you think?
Maybe we should take this and
Bring the 7 over. Yes, we can do that. Okay. What is next? Anybody?
Do you want to take -1 to the back?
Yeah. I'll take that -1 out.
Yeah.
So I can write it as minus log 5x plus log x5 minus 7 equals 0. Okay, we're on a roll. But what's next now?
Change the base.
Yeah, which formula? Because we have 2.
Yeah. The gains are like the CB and over the...
Nah, not this one. Because look at what your logs are. Log 5x and log x5. We just need to swap them, don't we? Do we have a formula that lets us do
Oh,
that?
the 1 over...
Yeah, the 1 over 1.
Yes,
So we can change this into minus log 5x plus 1 over log 5x minus 7 equals 0. Yeah? Alright. What's next?
You can multiply everything by log 5x.
Yeah, so I have log 5x. I think I'll multiply everything by minus log 5x, yeah. So that would be log 5x squared minus 1 plus 7 log 5x equals 0. And I'm just going to rewrite this as log 5x bracket squared plus 7 log 5x minus 1 equals 0. Right, and this, of course, is quadratic. And I can tell it definitely doesn't have factors. There's no way I could pick 2 numbers that multiply to make 1 and add to make 7. So I have to use my quadratic formula here. So I get log 5x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared, which is 49, minus 4ac, which is 53, over 2. So I finish up with... you're a little bit late. What? stop. Half an hour is a bit too late to let you into class. You can come back in the next class then.
Well, do we have a next class?
We do. We always have next class.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but it's not. Wait, it's not at your next class at 11.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you have breakfast?
No.
Go have some breakfast. Right. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So here, x equals 5 power minus 7 plus or minus root 53 over 2. Now both these answers are positive, so both these answers are fine. So that is the answer there. Yes, question, Michelle, yeah? The 53, yeah, I kind of wrote, hang on, let me just zoom back in. Kind of wrote that a bit quickly. So, what I did, let's see, minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c. I hope this is 53. I think it's 53. Minus 7 plus or minus root 53 over 2. B squared minus 4ac. So the a is 1, the b is 7, and the c is minus 1. Yeah. Is that okay? Are you sure? So I finish up here with x equals 5 power minus 7 plus or minus root 53 over 2 as my answer at the end there.
Right?
Yeah. Both are okay. Both answers here are okay.
But if it is,
No, there's no way this. I don't even have to type it in the calculator. There's no way this can be a negative number. I know.
how do you know if this is straight? Why did I ask?
Yeah, good. Why did you ask? Okay. So that's the log lesson.
Can we use that?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah, we'll do that one now in a sec. Yeah. Okie dokie, do you have that? Sarah, yeah. Yeah, good. Over here, do you have that? Scrolling down. Z. Log x2 minus log 2x equals 3. So before I begin, what can I say about x?
It's related to 0.
0 to infinity again. Yeah. Let us use our trick. So this becomes 1 over log 2x. This is still log 2x, and I'll take the 3 over. I'll multiply everything by log 2x, so that becomes 1 minus log 2x squared minus 3 log 2x equals 0. I'll take everything to the right, so that's log 2x squared plus 3 log 2x minus 1 equals 0. So this is quadratic where we need the formula again. So that is log 2x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac. So that's 9 plus 4 is 13. all over 2. So finally, I get x equals 2 power minus 3 plus or minus root 13 over 2. Both these answers are positive, so I know both of them will be okay. There we go. What do we want to see after this now? So that's 7 examples from that page now. I know that one was a little bit tricky. I think that was the last lesson we did, wasn't it? Yeah. 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 What do we want to see next then? No? Any page now. Doesn't have to be a recent one even. Can I scroll down? Maybe I'll do an example here. Bum, 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 bum.
This is something only you would ask, yeah?
I don't know actually. I can't remember if I doubt it. I doubt it very much. I don't think they've ever done a simultaneous log on the exam. I don't think they would, but let's see. Here's one for you to think about, and I'll give you the answer in a minute. This just came out of my imagination. It may or may not have an answer. No, that's not true. It definitely has an answer. You may or may not be able to find it, but see if you can. It's a very hard one. No, you can't find it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You should be able to do this. Perhaps the only thing worth saying is you need x and y. They can both be positive or they can both be negative, but you can't have an answer where one is positive and one is negative. Why not? Well, then this would be negative. You can't have log of negative. on, I'll go back. Whoa. How are we doing? We got answers? Alright. Oh, come on. Ugh. How are we doing? Any answers yet? Let's see, this is HS2. The tangent. Any answers yet? Melissa?
I think I have answers.
Okay. What you got?
-5 plus.
No.
Yep, so.
We got answers? Okay, let's have a look. I thought somebody might get an answer. So look, first things first. I'll change this into 2 power y minus x equals 2 power 10.
Yeah.
So I change that into y minus x equals 10. Now I'll change this into 6 power 2 equals xy. So that becomes then 36 equals xy. Okay, so I want to put that guy in there. So what does y equal? Y would be 36 over x minus x equals 10 multiplied by x. 36 minus x squared equals 10x. So now I get x squared plus 10x minus 36 equals 0.
That's what I got. Give me the answers I got.
So what are the factors here?
There's no factors, you have to use square bracket.
You do?
Yeah.
Are you sure? X plus 13 x minus 3 is not a factor?
Oh, you see, I'm later,
No, don't do that to me, man. Just tell me if these are these factors or not. Is 13 minus 3 not 10? And is 13 times minus 3 equals minus 36? So,
No, 13 times minus 3 is minus 39.
apologies. So, no. Okay. Fine. Then perhaps you were right. What are the factors here for x then? Are they ugly?
Minus 5 plus root 61.
Or,
Minus 5 minus...
oh, okay, it's plus or minus root 61. And so then y would equal 36 over x. So y would be 36 over minus 5 plus or minus root 61. Are both answers okay? Let me think about it.
I just put x plus then the other equation. xy equals 36. And it doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, I see. You subbed the second one into the first one.
Yours was very complicated.
I suppose it does, but we got the same answer. Yeah. Are both answers okay? Let me see. 7.
No, one is negative.
Yeah, but that's okay as long as the other one's negative.
No. One is negative and values of x.
Yes. So the first value is what?
2.8
2.8. And the second one?
is negative 12.8. Oh, you mean okay.
And the y here is 36 over 2.8.
So that will be positive, and this should be negative. So at the end of the day, both of them will be positive.
Yeah, like what's the y's, please?
Then
What's it?
12.8 or
Minus 2 point. It's like something like this, is it?
Minus 2.8.
Yeah. Are these answers both fine or only one of them is fine? Both are fine. Because remember at the very beginning we only needed x times y to be positive. Yeah. So as long as this guy's positive it's okay. And that works for that one. Yeah. Alright, that's a very hard one, but let me just take the attendance here. What week is this? Week 6, isn't it? Wednesday. Right. Wait, Michelle? I have. Abir? Yeah. Autumn? Yeah. Celine is sick, yeah? Sophia? There you are. Mubarak? Yeah. Chidira is late. Mohammed is here. Sabrina is here. Moses here. Angela is here. Ahmad is here. And Safa is here. Right. Okay, we'll just finish there, so.